Hey guys, welcome to my channel and welcome to this week's new makeup release video. This series where I give you my brutally honest opinions on all the new releases in makeup. So let's just go ahead and get into it. So we have got a twofer from Colourpop this week. They've got two new releases. The first one being the new Y2K collection. So this collection includes 3 different 5-pan palettes, 2 Super Shock highlighters, 3 Super Shock shadows, 3 different So Juicy plumping lip glosses, Just a Tint lip crayon kits, 4 hair clips, and crystal face jewels. So this collection is obviously early 2000s themed. I think it's very well done. The colors, the font, the designs on the packaging hit the nail on the head. The butterfly clips, come on. Who didn't own butterfly clips in the early 2000s? I know I did. So starting out with the little 5-pan palettes, I do like how these look. I like that they're not painfully monochromatic. They are a pink palette, a purple palette, and a blue palette, but it's kind of like a pink and a coral peach. The purple one I think is the most monochromatic, and the blue one is kind of like a periwinkle and a teal. They're calling the purple one lavenders and purples. Lavender is a shade of purple. Anyways, I think my favorite one is probably the like periwinkle and teal one. I think those two matte shades look really pretty together. There are 3 Super Shock shadows as well. I do think the 2 lighter shades look a little too similar for me. I would have loved to see maybe a blue one that would have tied in with the blue palette, but love Super Shock shadows. They are definitely my first love from Colourpop. The Just a Tint lip kit, the 2 colors also look a little too similar, but the So Juicy glosses, those are different. I think that purple one might look really interesting on the lips. The highlighters are really pretty, not colors I'm gonna wear. I don't tend to reach for like a rose gold kind of pink highlighter, so I'm probably definitely not gonna reach for a pink highlighter or a lavender one. Not really something I'm gonna wear, but I love the Super Shock highlighter formula. I am wearing a Flexitarian today. Great formula, love it. Quality, amazing colors. Not really my style, but they do fit the collection. In terms of cohesion with the collection, great color choices for highlighters. The butterfly clips, adorable. Great addition to this collection. On point with the accessories. And there are also face gems. Yeah, so there are also a pack of like little face rhinestones. That's really cute. I remember the little packs of like sticker earrings, and you would stick them to your ear and they would be there for like a quarter of a second and then they'd fall off and you'd find them stuck to the bottom of your sock. Good times. But I think this collection is very well done. I think they nailed the theming, nailed the packaging, nailed the colors. It works. It's very early 2000s-esque. I think it's very cute. I'm not gonna place an order for any of this, but that teal and periwinkle palette is definitely looking at me some kind of way. I like that one. I think that is my favorite part of this particular collection, and the entire collection is available now in case you are interested. And speaking of Super Shock shadows, they have also released the Heart of Gold Super Shock Shadow Vault. Say that 10 times fast. So this is a collaboration with Disney, and it includes 12 shades for each iconic Disney princess. The entire set is $62. They're $7 a piece. So this is a collaboration, that's why they're $7 a piece. Their regular ones are still $6, but because this is a collaboration, they tend to be a little bit more expensive. So I think the packaging on these is so pretty. Like each little cap has a different design on it corresponding to the princess. So I do think this is absolutely adorable. If you are a huge Disney fan or a Disney princess fan, this is a nice collector's piece to have. The box it comes in is beautiful. It's got like a gold outline of each princess around the bottom of the box. Very pretty. The color choices, I think, could have been a little more bold. I think we have so many pale, light pink, champagne, soft gold, shimmery, sparkly Super Shock shadows. I mean, at least I do. I think I have upwards of like 80 Super Shock shadows at this point. But I think these colors are just too similar to what we've seen already. I mean, when you see the swatches like really built up, I'm gonna put in a picture here from Makeup Just for Fun's Instagram. Her swatches look so much more bold and colorful than the ones from the actual Colourpop website. If they are more true to her swatches, then they are a little bit more unique and more saturated and colorful. The Colourpop swatches look a little dull and pale and not so bright, but if you don't already own a lot of Super Shock shadows, this might be a great option for you to not only get something that is beautiful and collectible, but to try out a wide range of colors in this formula. But if you already have a large collection like I do, I don't think it really makes sense to purchase something like this because you probably already have dupes of these colors. As beautiful as I think this is, and as tempted as I was when I saw this, it just doesn't make sense for someone like me to pick up because I already have a ton of Super Shock shadows and the colors just aren't unique enough to my collection. But if you did want to try out Super Shock shadows, the bundle actually saves you a good amount of money. So maybe buy the bundle and you will have 12 different colors that you can try out the formula in. I was just thinking that Colourpop needs to go back and expand on their Super Shock shadow range because that is their like OG product that launched them into the company that they are. I love them and I would love to see maybe some more finishes, multi-chromes, Colourpop. So yeah, if you were interested in this one, it is also already available. So next we have a few new palettes coming from Huda Beauty, and this is the Wild collection. So this collection includes 4 of her 9-pan palettes in Wild Chameleon, Wild Jaguar, Wild Tiger, and Wild Python. $29 each. And I believe there's also a kit. It says that there's a set that includes 1 palette, a pink belt bag, and a liquid liner for $39. So I think these palettes are really unique, actually. I like how these look. I think the only one that I'm like, that's a little similar to what we've seen from Huda before is the Tiger palette. That was a little more basic. I think it's pretty similar to some stuff we've seen from her. It's more of just a warm neutral with some gold shades, some coppers, and a random pop of pink in the middle. Good old Huda and her pink. But the other 3 look so unique to me. Like the Jaguar palette, I, off the top of my head, cannot pinpoint a single palette that I know of that looks similar to this one. It's not a color story that I've seen. It's, to me, a very unique take on like a cool toned, kind of neutral, kind of purple palette. I like these. The shadows look textured. There's sparkly shades. Some of them have like a snake skin embossed in it. There's marbled shades. I like these a lot. I think my favorite one is the Wild Chameleon. This warm, orangey, rose gold with this pop of purple. I mean, it is a little more basic, warm, neutral, but that purple in there just kind of sets it off for me. I like these. I like the Chameleon one. I think the Jaguar one is totally different to anything I've ever seen. The Python palette is like a nice mix of some warms and some cools. You've got like an orange and a chartreuse with these beautiful shimmery colors. Listen, I like these. I think the textures in the pans are beautiful. The packaging is really pretty. Huda, I like these. I think these are really nice. Listen, even the Tiger palette is a little more basic, but hey, I love a warm coppery gold look. So I even like that one too. It just doesn't scream as unique to me as the other ones do, but I really like these. I think this is a great release for Huda Beauty. I think we were starting to see a lot of repetitive pink, warm, pinky blush tone palettes. I like that she went totally left and did something completely different. Even though there's pretty much a pink shade in almost every single one of these palettes, but it's okay. One shade is better than the whole palette being pink over and over and over again. But I have been tempted by these little Huda Beauty 9-pan palettes so many times. I've never tried her eyeshadows, but I don't need any more eyeshadow. But man, that chameleon one, I really like it. I like that one a lot. I am tempted. I am very tempted by this chameleon palette. I think it's beautiful. But I don't need it. I don't need more eyeshadow. But if you need more eyeshadow, these will be available on August 17th. So we have another pretty unique eyeshadow palette, and this one is coming from Urban Decay. This is their new Naked Cyber palette. So we only see this one picture of the palette, and it's not a great one. So you can't see the eyeshadows too well from this picture, but you can definitely see that there are some shifty duochromes. I can't wait to see a better picture of this palette and see some swatches. I do think that there are maybe 3 mattes, 4 mattes it looks like. There's like 2 peachy tan mattes. Those didn't need to be in there. Warm brown at the ends. That doesn't fit the palette really well either. And I really hope the first shadow is not that stupid bone colored matte that I hate to see in palettes. But again, I can't see too much from this picture, so I can't wait to see what this palette looks like. I would love to see a full palette of sparkly, shifty, duochrome, maybe a multi-chrome in there. I would love to see that from Urban Decay. We don't see a lot of mainstream brands diving into the world of really special shades, the shifty, multi-chrome, duochrome, sparkly, special shades. So I am intrigued. I don't know if I'll be picking it up. I have never tried a naked palette. Never once. I know. I'm a horrible booty guru. I've never tried a naked palette, but I think this might be one of the naked palettes that I actually like the most. I'm a huge fan of special, sparkly, shifty shades. I do like the packaging as well. I think the packaging is really cool. It looks like this motherboard with all these rainbowy colors on it. I'm intrigued. I cannot wait to see a really good picture of this palette. The verdict is not yet out if this is really a metallic, melted metal, shifty, special palette, or just something basic with a couple cool shades. So I will update you when we see swatches of this. I'm especially excited to see some swatches. But as for right now, this is all we have, and this one will be coming soon in September, in case you were interested. So let's talk about this imposter of an eyeshadow palette. This is the Round 2 Morphe X Coca-Cola. And if everyone who looked at this palette did not think this came from Too Faced, what is this? So you mean you were just going to blatantly steal the packaging of another brand to the point where literally you would not be able to tell the difference if this was Too Faced or Morphe? I don't like this. I don't understand the blatant copying of Too Faced packaging. Like, Morphe has never done a palette that looked like this. Ever. Why start now? Like, if it's scented too far. But in terms of the actual eyeshadow colors, I think the first 9 shadows in this palette are completely unnecessary. I think this could have been a 9-pan palette. If you would have just taken one half of this palette, the half with like the really rich reds and the browns and the burgundies, and made that a palette, that I would have liked. I would have thought it was cute. It fits with Cherry Coke. I don't know where the first half of this palette comes from. I've never had a beige Cherry Coke in my life. Maybe that's just me. I think they are gonna turn a lot of people off just by the fact that the packaging is so similar to Too Faced. So the rest of the collection does include the Cherry Coke Lip Glaze, Cherry Coke Lip and Cheek Duo, which includes the lip glaze and a Cherry Coke Cheek Blush. Full of tongue twisters today. And there's also a 3-piece beauty sponge set. If the lip gloss is scented like Cherry Coke, that I might like. I'm not gonna buy it, but that I would think would be a really cute idea, like kind of a throwback to like soda scented lip glosses from back in the day. The blush kind of looks cute because the component kind of looks like a bottle cap. I don't know if that's the look they were going for, but that's the vibe I'm getting. The sponges look kind of cute. They do match the theme with the Cherry Coke, but I just don't like the palette. I don't like the blatant ripoff of another brand. And I don't like that the first 9 shades of that palette just really didn't need to be there. So the packaging is cute, but it doesn't belong to them. Morphe, send this back to Too Faced because you stole it. This collection will be available August 19th in case you were interested. So next we have another food themed collaboration, and this one is coming from I Heart Revolution, and this is in collaboration with Pebbles cereal. There is the Fruity Pebbles collection and the Cocoa Pebbles collection. And I think they're both freaking adorable. I think this is so cute. So these are pretty big collections. Both of them come with an eyeshadow palette, bath crystals, highlighters, there's Fruity Pebble lip oils, and Cocoa Pebbles lip glosses. 2 cosmetic bags, 2 brush kits, 2 headbands, and 2 body butters. This is adorable. These are so cute. The headband looks like the little bone that they listen. I think this is really well done. I think it's adorable. I think the theming is on point. I think the palettes actually look nice. Like you've got a nice bright rainbow palette and a really solid neutral palette. If you just need an everyday eyeshadow palette, Cocoa Pebbles might be for you. The Fruity Pebbles look like it's got a nice balance of colorful mattes and shimmers. Probably a really nice rainbow palette. If the glosses are scented to match the cereal, those are probably delicious. Don't eat your lip gloss. The highlighters look really interesting. Like they look like little pieces of cereal kind of smashed together. Listen, this is cute. I think it's very well done. The brushes are really pretty. They've got like these ombre handles. The Fruity Pebbles cosmetic bag looks like a box of cereal. Okay, I Heart Revolution. You got this one. You got this one. I will give it to them. This is adorable. And at least they're not copying off other brands' stuff. They came up with their own idea. And they nailed it. I like this a lot. I really hope everything is scented accordingly because I'm a sucker for like sweet, fruity, delicious flavored glosses and stuff like that. So, and obviously it is I Heart Revolution, so everything is pretty affordable. The palettes are $22, the highlighters are $10, the lip products are $8 each. Brush kits are $20 a pop, headbands $8, body butters $10. Ooh, a Fruity Pebbles scented body butter. Listen, I just had Fruity Pebbles flavored coffee. Amazing. But anyways, I really like this. I think the collections are both really well done. I like that there is a colorful and a neutral, lighter shades and deeper shades. I like this. I like it a lot. I think it's done well. Packaging is adorable. Everything looks really cohesive. I think these are cute. Not something I'm gonna go out of my way to pick up, but I don't hate it. I really like this actually. I think this is cute. And both collections will be available August 18th in case you were interested. So let's talk about some more packaging that I think is spectacular. We have seen the 5th princess from the Princess collection coming from Besame Cosmetics. And this one is Princess Jasmine. Look at this compact. Look at it. Just look at it. From a distance, it just looks like a flower pattern, but when you look up close, it's little genie's lamps all around the front of this compact. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I love the colors. I love the jewel tones. I love the rhinestone in the middle. The fact that you can't tell that it's genie's lamp at first glance is genius. Get it? Genius. But anyways, one of my favorites for sure. I love when they incorporate colors into the compact. I think it makes it so much more eye-catching and unique. Again, it goes without saying that I am incredibly disappointed that they are releasing the same shade of highlighter 12 times, and it is not a shade that is going to work for everybody. But I'm going to sound like a broken record because I'm going to say that every single time they release one of these. But in terms of the compact, stunning. Absolutely beautiful. I think this is gorgeous. Beautifully done. Worth $125? Still no. But if you are a Disney collector, this is the one. This is the one. I love it. I think it's beautiful. This might be my favorite so far. Maybe? No, maybe The Little Mermaid. I was a huge fan of The Little Mermaid. So maybe this is number 2, but so well done. I love the idea. Whoever came up with this, give this person a raise. Absolutely stunning. Again, they are $125, very limited, only 500 units of each are being produced. Again, it does come with its own lip shade. That is the only thing that is unique to each princess. The lip color changes, the highlighter does not. So if you are a huge Disney fan, run, don't walk, because this one, I have a feeling it's gonna go very fast. And this one here will be available August 24th in case you were interested. So next up, Juvia's Place has made their way into the category of brow products, and they are coming in hot with 4 different kinds of products. They are coming out with the I Sculpt I Shade Brow Pencil for $10 in 4 different shades. The I Sculpt I Shade Brow Pen for $14, also in 4 shades. The I Sculpt I Shade Brow Gel, $12 in 5 shades. And the I Sculpt I Shade Palette for $10, and that is a 4-pan palette with universal and multifunctional powders. Matte shades help create fuller brows and can also be used to create a soft chocolate smoky eye. So those also double as eyeshadows, which always nice to get more than one function out of a product. So I do love that they have so many different styles of brow products, so they really have something for everybody. The brow pen is like that really thin marker type product. That's what I'm using in my eyebrows today. I'm using the one from NYX. So those are really popular these days. They really help you achieve that feathery, fluffy brow that everybody loves, that it really lets you draw in individual hairs to look a lot more natural. So I've been loving that kind of brow products lately, so glad to see that they came out with one of those. There's also a brow pencil, which I think is still a staple for a lot of people. Not everyone loves this fluffy caterpillar eyebrow. And of course, a brow gel is always great to have. And there's even a brow powder, so there is something for everybody. I do kind of wish that they would have come out with more than just 4 shades in each product. I have very, very dark black eyebrows. Any tiny hint of warmth in my eyebrows sticks out like a sore thumb, so they don't have a black shade in any of these products, so I don't think any of these would particularly work for me other than maybe the clear brow gel, which can't go wrong with the clear brow gel. But hopefully they will expand on the colors and the brow products. I think everything looks really pretty. The packaging looks beautiful. Like, just look at this picture. Like, isn't this the most satisfying product shot ever? I do love that they're expanding their brand to include brow products, and I think a lot of people are gonna love these. I definitely think they're going to become favorites for a lot of people. I would love to try them, but the only thing I think I can actually use is the clear brow gel, so maybe if they come out with the brow pen in a black shade, I will try that one out. So I am looking forward to seeing this used and reviewed and expanded. So all of this is available now in case you were interested. So next up we have a pretty interesting product. This is the new Slime Light Multi-Mineral Hologram Highlighter by Freck. So this is a cream highlighter. It says it's formulated with a complex of essential minerals, helps balance and energize skin, lightweight, long wear, loads of unique HD pearls that shift color in different angles. $28 each, 3 different shades, and a very interesting name. Slime Light is a choice. The colors themselves are definitely more unique. There's a pink one, a purple one, and like a yellow-green one. I think they look really pretty if this is your style of highlighter, and not a color I'm gonna wear every day, but for a specific reason or event or occasion, they look beautiful. They do actually look really pretty. If this is your kind of product, these are pretty. The packaging is kind of cool, definitely different. The brand Freck seems to definitely be a little bit more on the eclectic side, so it does suit the brands. I think it's an interesting release. I think the pink one is probably the most wearable or the most basic of the 3 colors. I think even if you're not into crazy colored highlighters, you can probably still pull off the pink one on like an everyday basic basis. On like an everyday at the office kind of look. But I mean, $28 is a tad pricey for something that I think a vast majority of people are not going to use every day, for something that's probably more of an occasion kind of product. $28 is a little much. I would love to see these in different colors, maybe something for the more basic crowd, you know, maybe a nice champagne gold. But let me tell you, I do love that they're coming out with fun colors. Everything doesn't have to be champagne, rose gold, and a gold highlighter. I like that it's different. If this is their brand's aesthetic, I love that they stuck with it. They came out with something that is unique to them and something that we don't see every day. So I do think they look beautiful though. The swatches are really pretty. They're definitely very sparkly and shiny and metallic. So if this is what you're going for, honey, if this is your everyday look, these look really pretty. So probably not my everyday highlighter, but if it is yours, these will be available August 17th in case you're interested. So speaking of highlighters, I definitely wanted to throw this in here really quick. Give Me Glow Cosmetics has released their pressed powder highlight single pans in their new packaging. I believe a few of these shades are existing, but the majority of them are brand new shades. Listen, Give Me Glow highlighters. Glitzen is one of my holy grail highlighters. If I am ever beaming to the gods, it's probably Glitzen that I am wearing. stunning. If you want blinding, metallic, shiny, amazing highlighter, give me Glow Cosmetics. I love these. I believe they're about $17 a piece. Yeah, so they are $17.25 a piece. They come in these really pretty compacts. They just redid everything. And these swatches look obscenely beautiful. I am resisting the urge to buy more of these, let me tell you. They look amazing. Absolutely beautiful. And as of right now, it appears that they are all still in stock. So if you are looking for your next favorite highlighter, go to givemeglow.com and go pick one of these up because they're amazing, incredible, and their stuff tends to sell out pretty quickly. So if there's a shade you're really interested in, I would suggest you don't sleep on it because I love these. Absolutely love them. They all look beautiful. Definitely wanted to shout that out real quick. So next we have a new eyeshadow palette coming from OPV Beauty, and this is the Bloom palette. 20 shades, duochromes, mattes, shimmers, inspired by the captivating beauty of flowers. So I haven't heard too many people talk about OPV Beauty. I think they have one palette that's kind of similar to the Born to Run palette. I think that's the one I've seen the most attention towards, but this looks really pretty. I think the packaging is really beautiful. It's kind of more of a spring palette. I'm a little surprised that they're releasing this so close to fall, but hey, wear whatever, whenever. I have a very loud blue jay in my yard. But anyways, I'm a little bit surprised that this isn't a spring release, but it does have some more warm, rich fall type colors. You can definitely get a nice solid fall look out of this palette. That like bright, almost mint green teal just keeps calling my attention. That color looks so beautiful. I don't see a price, but OPV isn't a too expensive brand. I think it's pretty. It's kind of natural, kind of bright at the same time. I like it. I think it's a very pretty palette. And this one is already available in case you were interested. And last up really quick, we do have a new set coming from Lights Lacquer. This is Kathleen Lights nail polish brand. And this is the Truly Madly Deeply Trio, featuring 3 different colors. They are $9.50 each, or $26 for the entire bundle. So there are 2 more rosy mauve kind of shades, and this amazing burgundy glitter full of huge holographic sparkles. I'm a sucker for something sparkly. And there is also a sticker sheet that you can put on your nails. And the full collection, including the sticker sheet, is $32. So I can't paint my nails because of my job, but I do always love to include her collections because I'm a huge fan of Kathleen Lights, and I think they're always really well done. For her starting this brand from the ground up by herself, she's doing an amazing job. The packaging on this is really pretty. It's like love letter themed. Very beautiful. So this set is available now in case you were interested. My cat has been patiently sitting on the chair behind me for this entire video. Someone asked last time, she climbed up on that shelf and tried to get into the window and fell, and someone's like, what is your cat doing? Owning this house. She is the queen of the castle. I quite simply pay the mortgage. Isn't that right, Miss Lily? This is Tiger Lily, the most spoiled cat I've ever seen. Isn't that right, my princess? Isn't that right, my princess? You mommy princess? You mommy princess? So that was it for this week's new makeup release video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to come back next Monday and every Monday, and please consider liking, subscribing, and coming back for some more content. Bye!